is Ron McKenzie. The title of his speech is Why Toastmasters. Please help me welcome Ron McKenzie.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. 14 years ago, my wife joined Toastmasters because she was terrified of public speaking. And that was my one idea what Toastmasters was. Help you get over your fear of public speaking. I joined her to support her. I thought, I've been teaching for 15 years. I've won awards at this point. I'm a pretty good speaker. After my first meeting, I realized, oh, there's stuff here for me too. Even though I'm a good speaker, I've given humorous speeches, but I've also given speeches that flopped. I've also had moments where I said things I didn't mean and was ridiculed for it. I had moments where I was at a loss for words. And even when I was good, I wasn't always great. I had some good content here and there. And so I realized there are things for me. And it wasn't too long that I realized there's a formula. There's a very simple formula for Toastmasters. Read professional material. Practice. And by practice, I mean develop a speech. Practice in front of the mirror. Practice in front of a live audience. And the third part, vitally important, get good feedback. In a lot of other areas, you watch YouTube videos, you practice in front of a mirror. No one tells you if you did it right. If you get in front of a live audience and you give a speech, and you ask someone afterwards, how was it? Good. Other feedback? Oh, no, it was good. Anything I can do better? No. Good. That's not useful. At Toastmasters, you're going to have a fellow Toastmaster in the audience carefully take notes. They're going to get up here and say, these are some things you did well. This is why they were effective. Here are some opportunities for improvement. Here's how I believe your speech could have been more impactful. That's the process. Try feedback. Try feedback. A few months after being in Toastmasters, we went to the spring conference. So Toastmasters is a bunch of clubs. Our district at the time had like 130 clubs in it. And so they all get together at a conference. About 200 people there. And I had this idea of how conferences work. There's the cool club, right? You don't get to talk to them. They're off on their own. They're in their little clique. And you kind of hang out on the fringes. But that wasn't my experience. My experience was I sat down at a table, and within a couple minutes, an experienced Toastmaster sat down beside me and said, hi, my name's Mike Carter. Nice to meet you. What club are you from? Oh, how long have you been in Toastmasters? Oh, what are your plans? He was interested in me, in my growth, in my journey. And I realized there's more here than the first two things I thought. First, get over your fear. Second, develop actual skills. But there's a third thing. People are excited by the idea of changing the world. Changing the world by empowering people to be better communicators, to be better leaders. And so that excited me. Because there's something magical about it. To be able to, it's like gardening. You plant something and you see it grow. You create an environment and you watch people grow. And watching people grow is so much more interesting and exciting. But my real question for why Toastmasters is, why are you here? What are you looking for? And how can you get it? And is Toastmasters part of that journey? I'm not saying it is. It's not for everyone, obviously. But if you know what you want, and what you want is to be a more powerful, dynamic, engaging speaker, and you know the journey is through the program that Toastmasters is offering, I would suggest you join in the most obvious way. If you want to lose 15 pounds and get fit, maybe joining a gym is the right approach. Looking at other people who are good and thinking, I should do that, not a great approach. So I would encourage you today, if you're thinking about joining Toastmasters, join. We've been in Toastmasters for 14 years, and I've seen lots and lots of people join Toastmasters, stay in for 2-3 years, and transform their public speaking skills. And I've seen people, day one, oh yeah, I'm in, I'm going to do this. Join, 2 weeks later, never seen them again. And so, no one in our club cares about numbers for membership, like, oh, we want a number on file to say we're doing well. I'm excited by that image of watching people grow. I'm excited by the idea of seeing someone come to the stage, and then 6 months later, see that same person walk up to the stage and say, let me tell you about the time my father taught me how to ride a bike. It's these powerful, interesting stories. And some people think, I never climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. I don't have this great story. The great stories are all the little ones. The going to an airport. The things we all connect to. Good speaking is about connecting to the audience. If you care about something, the audience will too. So today, after you leave here, ask yourself these questions. What am I looking for? How can I get it? And is Toastmasters part of this journey? Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Excellent. So why Toastmasters? Let's all think about that for a moment. As we're thinking